people are going to, depending on who they're supporting, they're going to see everything in a either negative or positive light. And that's really the problem, because the Republicans, the conservatives, the people who think logically have to recognize that the stakes here are extraordinarily high, and they have to stop creating this tension between them so that people are going to say, I'm not voting for that person no matter what.
But it's the nature of the primary process. I mean, you know how it's just so ugly between the candidates right now. You know, I mean, you were once opposed to Donald Trump, and he came after you, and, you know, isn't that just the nature of the process? You can't stop that.
It would be nice if we stopped it and if we could be mature. You know, we get what we it seems like we can't. I know that we can, though. I know we have the intellectual ability to do it and to focus on the things that are important. And I think we ought to keep trying to do that.
Well, what do you think? You know, when you were still in this race, one of the things that you always did very well on was likability and honesty and trustworthiness. And so is it possible to advise somebody on how to raise their likability, you know, their favorables? How would you suggest that be done?
Well, first of all, it is interesting. I did have high favorables. People liked me, but they didn't vote for me. And Trump has horrible numbers, but they vote for him. So I don't know that there's a great correlation there, to be honest with you.
So maybe he shouldn't be listening to you. He should just be doing. And that is actually one of the things, one of the core things, because Corey Lewandowski, his campaign manager, said to have put on the board, "Let Trump be Trump." You know, that is the way forward for him. Don't have outside people who think they know better coming in there to massage this candidate who doesn't look anything like any other candidate. And because he's so unlike anything we've ever seen, he's gotten to this place in the race.
Well, I think you need the outside people, though. There's no question that he's got to up the ground game. He's got to cultivate the delegates. And if you don't play that part of the game, you're going to lose 100% of the time. So that was the right move to make.
Do you think that's stealing? You know, some people say that's stealing the vote, but the other argument is, well, those candidates, those delegates are unbound. When they switch, if they switch, it's only at a point at which, by the rules, they become unbound.
Yes, the rules are the rules. But, you know, again, I can't emphasize strongly enough, you know, we're about to go over the cliff, and we may not be able to get back. If we get a progressive in there and they get 2 of the 4 Supreme Court picks, America as we know it is gone. That's what people have to think about. So the Cruz supporters need to say, I'm going to support Trump if he wins. Trump supporters need to